welcome back to your EVS class. How are you all feeling today? I told you I'm waiting for you here. But why was I waiting? Like what were we doing? I almost forgot. So we were waiting for the question answers, right? And also, I gave you a homework to do, which I remember I asked you to make a list of trees that you may have heard but have not seen. So, did you do it? Did you Google it? Very nice. It is very good when you go and search for few things, you go and Google things because that improves or enhances your skills, right? And you should do that. Why not? Right? You should do that. It is very important for you to enhance your skills. Okay. So, and this makes me really happy when I see you doing your homework and then coming back with the homework being done and the smiles on your face just makes my day. Okay. So now you tell me, what were we studying about? We were studying about plants, of course. So what do plants do? Plants give us oxygen, plants give us food, plants give us wood, plants give us medicines, plants give us perfumes, plants give us cotton. With cotton, we make clothes and whatnot. Plants give us a lot of things that we, can't even imagine a living being can do. लाइक सेल्फलेसली कभी ऐसा होता है कि प्लांट के पास आप गए हो कि प्लांट मुझे एक एप्पल दे दो प्लांट के बदले में मुझे क्या मिलेगा ऐसा नहीं होता ना प्लांट इज सो सेल्फिश वो सेल्फलेस राइट आप एक क्या आपको जितने एप्पल चाहिए उस ट्री में से उतने एप्पल ले लो राइट बट उस ट्री को मत काटो क्योंकि ट्री को ग्रो होने में ही बहुत साल लग जाते हैं बहुत साल लग जाते हैं सो ट्री को मत काटो आप एप्पल से एप्पल ले लो क्योंकि एप्पल तो दोबारा ग्रो हो जाएंगे ना अगले सीजन में एप्पल को ग्रो होने में ज्यादा टाइम थोड़ी ना लगता है बट अ ट्री टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम लाइक लॉट ऑफ इयर्स टू ग्रो प्लीज डू नॉट कट द ट्रीज and even if you see people cutting the trees ask them not to cut the trees just say no to cutting trees right because you see you are getting so many things from tree and if you cut the source only then where will you get the things from पेपर कहाँ से मिलेगा कॉटन कहाँ से मिलेगा एप्पल कहाँ से मिलेगा छाया कहाँ से मिलेगी जो इतनी धूप में आपने देखा होगा people working hard on roads sometimes they sit under the tree to relax and get the shade when it is very hot so when there is no tree where will the shade come from अरे ये सब छोड़ो मैं कह रही हूँ ऑक्सीजन ही कौन देगा एक बार को बिना एप्पल के वी कैन सर्वाइव दाल रोटी खा लेंगे बट ऑक्सीजन कौन देगा बताओ वो भी तो चाहिए ना वो ही तो मेन चाहिए राइट एंड बदले में ट्री हमसे क्या लेता है बस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड like we don't even need to put any efforts to exhale carbon dioxide हमारी nose तो कर रही है ना our nose is exhaling carbon dioxide anyway right the plant is not asking for it I mean कि दे दो हम nose तो वैसे ही कर रही है ना we are not putting any efforts right so see a living being not demanding anything but giving everything such a beautiful living being it is like I hats off to this living being which is like called tree it selflessly gives all its life to people like whatever it is just go and take it from the tree so there is a story the giving tree I just remember it now there was a tree and there was this young boy so he used to play under the tree like whole day he used to play and then the tree used to ask what do you want from me then the boy once asked for an apple the tree gave all the apples to him then the boy went away Like it went away, he went away for so many days. The tree was very sad. Like, the boy is not coming to see me. Where is the boy gone? And then the boy comes back one fine day. Then the tree asks, what do you want? The boy like was little grown up. The boy said, I want to make my house. I am grown up, I am married, I want to make my house. Give me some wood. So the tree gives all the branches to him. Like trunk to nahi de sakti, but all the branches to him. The tree becomes branchless now. The tree has no branches, no leaves now. So the boy takes all the branches, takes out the wood and make a house and live. Then the boy goes for so many days again. Like again the boy goes and the tree, tree is just standing there without the branches under the sun. Like where has the boy gone now? Why is he not coming? The tree became sad because the boy and the tree were friends. Right? The tree didn't ask for anything. The boy, whenever the boy used to come, he used to ask for things every time. So now the boy again came. Now he was like, I want to make a houseboat. Now I want more trees because more wood. I want to make a boat also, and then above the boat, I want to make a house also. The tree was like, you take my trunk also. Then he cut the trunk of the tree and took it away and then built the houseboat, and he went for vacations in the houseboat only. Then again the tree became sad, like where has the boy gone now? Now he's not coming again. Now the boy has grown into an old man. The boy is no longer a boy, but he has grown into an old man. अब ट्री भी तो नहीं बचा, थोड़ा सा ट्रंक बचा है. तो ट्री कहता है कि अब तो मैं कुछ नहीं दे सकता, मेरे पास तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं था, जो था आपने सब ले लिया. तो the old man says, I don't want anything now. I just want to sit. I am really tired. So the tree said, मेरा छोटा सा ट्रंक बचा है, मेरे ऊपर बैठ जाओ. I will be very happy to serve you like that. So the old man sat on that tree trunk, and this made the tree happy. And the old man was still, taking use of the tree only. He could have sat on the ground, but he sat on the tree. Why? Because the old man, the boy was very greedy all his life. But the tree did not ask for anything. Instead, every time when the tree gave anything to the boy, it made the tree really happy. So this is how the tree became the giving tree always. Right? Did you get the moral of the story? Like you should not be greedy and you should be like a tree. The tree always gives and spreads happiness all around. So you should be, helpful to the needy people. You should help the needy if they want anything, and if you have it, just give it to them. Okay, and do not harm the tree. Do not, take advantage, undue advantage of a tree. If you cut a tree, please grow another. The boy could have just, planted a seed and it would have been grown into a tree up till now. But the boy never planted a seed only. He just destroyed the tree. The only friend, the tree, the tree that gave him things only. So if you want something from the tree, please plant another tree also. Right? This is all what I meant to say. Now let's come back to the chapter. So we were studying about trees only. So there are different types of plants. So one is tree which is like very long and very strong with thick trunks and branches. The other thing is, shrubs. They are smaller than the trees, yet they have woody stems. They do have woody stems, not that thick as a tree, but still they have woody stems that they can, stand on their own and grow above the ground. Like rose plant or hibiscus plant, right? इतना मोटा नहीं होता, but होता है. Strong तो वो होते हैं. Strongest tree होता है, but strong तो shrubs होते हैं. Then comes the creepers. Creepers. So creepers are the kind of a plant that cannot, stand on their own because the stems are very weak. First of all, the fruits are very big. very big, like watermelon and pumpkin. You have seen both of them how big and heavy they are. तो अब आप मुझे बताओ, वो इतना हेवी तो ट्री पे ना लटक पाए, प्लांट की बात कर रहे हैं हम तो, right? So they do the crawling on the ground. The ground is like this, so they crawl on the ground, right? Then we have this climbers. So climbers are also just like the creepers only. The only thing is, even if you give support to the creeper, they will not grow upwards because the fruits are heavy, right? But with the climbers, the fruits are not that heavy, they are light. If you give support to them, they can, climb up and grow. ठीक है, डंडे के सहारे वो ग्रो कर सकते हैं. So examples are grapes and the money plant. Okay. Then we have herb, the most softest kind of a plant. We have this dhania patta and pudina, na. So these are herbs, very soft, very soft. छूते ही टूट जाना, बिल्कुल tender से होते हैं. So we can use them in eating also. Like I like dhania, I like the flavor of coriander in my food. Like I put lots of coriander in my food. Honestly, like these things are very healthy to eat, right? So let's move forward now. Plants come in different shapes and sizes. They can be big like trees, medium sized like shrubs, small like herbs, or even plants that like to climb or creep on the ground. There are many types of plants all over the world, and the place they grow depends on the weather there. So, cactus grows in the deserted areas where there is less water. There is water scarcity and it is very hot, right? But a rose plant cannot grow there. Rose plant needs water and a good soil and good amount of sunlight, like not that much good, but ठीक है, good. But when it comes to lotus, भाई उसको तो float करना है पानी में, वो जमीन पे नहीं उग सकता, पानी चाहिए, तैरना है. So lotus grows in water only, so it is called water plant, aquatic plant. Plants can be sorted into groups based on where they grow. Some plants grow in water, some in deserts, some in mountains, and others in hot and humid places, depending on how hot and wet it is. Plants are our friends because they give us many useful things and help us in many ways. So, like the giving tree story, you will never forget that story, right? And please do tell this story to younger ones also. Okay, go make people aware about it. Okay. Then the new terms that we studied were base, the lowest part of something on which it rests or stands. So base is basically, when you go to a weddings, so there are stage made where dulha dulhan sit or stand. So it is made up of wooden planks, na temporary stage होता है, कोई permanent सा होता नहीं है. So that is the base where you stand, right? Then survive. Survive is basically to continue to live or exist. Basically, when you live, you survive. Okay? Question and answers. Take the correct answer. So, what distinguishes herbs from other types of plants? Like herbs have thick woody trunk. They grow along the ground. They only live for single season or they have long lifespan. Herbs वो कोरिएंडर एंड पुदीना, कोई वुडी ट्रंक नहीं होता, ट्रंक ही नहीं होता है, और वुड तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं होता है, ग्रीन कलर के टेंडर स्टेम्स होते हैं. देन दे ग्रो अलोंग द ग्राउंड, नहीं वो थोड़ा सा तो ग्राउंड के ऊपर ग्रो कर जाते हैं, अलोंग द ग्राउंड तो मतलब क्रीपर हुए ना. और दे हैव अ वेरी लॉन्ग लाइफ स्पैन, नहीं थाउजेंड्स ऑफ साल जीतने वाले नहीं है वो एक सीजन जीते, सीजन भी क्या 4-5 दिन में ही खराब होने लगते हैं फिर. सो दैट इज हर्ब when they only live for a season, single season. Okay. Then next is what are climbers? पता ही चल रहा है जो क्लाइंब करते हैं. Plants that thrive in aquatic environments. Climbers का aquatic environment से क्या लेना देना है? कोई भी लेना देना नहीं है. Climber climb कर रहे हैं, पानी तो नीचे है, right? Plants adapted to hot and arid climates. Climbers का climate से कोई relation नहीं है. Plants with weak stem that need external support to climb. So climbers climb but with an external support, not on their own. If you give support to the climbers, they will climb. If you do not give support, they will not climb. Simple. Then number three, what types of plants are suited to aquatic environments? Like desert plants or climbers or shrubs or aquatic plants. An aquatic environment is the environment that has lot of water. So obviously aquatic plants no. Okay. Which plants are adapted to extremely hot and arid climates? Like गर्मी बिल्कुल at its peak जून जुलाई जैसी गर्मी. So fir, willow and spruce, trees and grapevines, teak or mahogany or cactus or date palm. Hot and arid, cactus and date palm. In what environments do fir, willow and spruce thrive? Mountains and cold region. Fill in the blanks. Several plants such as dash and dash provide us with valuable fibers used to make clothes. So fibers मिलते हैं जूट. जूट से एज सच क्लोथ्स नहीं बनते बट बैग्स बनते हैं, हैट्स बनते हैं, राइट. एंड देन कॉटन. ओके. देन नेक्स्ट, dash and various grasses are used to make paper. Bamboo, very nice. We get dyes from plants like henna, beetroot and कहाँ से मिलता है इंडिगो. एंड इंडिगो ब्लू कलर का डाई. बीटरूट इज रेड एंड हिना इज ग्रीन. हिना की स्पेलिंग ऐसे भी हो सकती है, डबल एन ए. ओके. Many plants such as dash, 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 dash and dash possess medicinal properties. So one I know is tulsi. The other one is neem. Then it is eucalyptus. दो और कौन से हैं? Basil and ginger. Basil and mint. Okay. See, rubber is derived from the sap of rubber trees, of course. Sap of rubber trees. Is it done? Very good. Let's move forward. Write T for true and F for false statements. Plants require specific soil types and climates for growth. जैसे हमें बैलेंस डाइट और प्रॉपर हेल्दी फूड चाहिए ग्रो करने के लिए, ऐसे प्लांट्स रिक्वायर प्रॉपर सॉइल एंड climatic conditions to grow. So the answer is true T. Water hyacinth, lotus and duckweed are examples of desert plants. बताओ desert में पानी नहीं मिलता है, aquatic plants कैसे मिलेंगे? Of course not. False. F. Plants like cactus and date palm are adapted to hot and arid climates. True. Fir, willow and spruce. Plants that thrive in mountains and cold regions. Yeah, true. Only flourish in regions where consistent heat and high humidity. ये पढ़ना पड़ेगा मुझे. Explain in context to plants. सो ट्रंक आप क्या करोगे, यू विल ड्रॉ अ डायग्राम, ठीक है, देन यू विल ड्रॉ अ ट्री. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रंक. So trunk is basically the woody part of a tree, which is the strongest part of a tree made up of wood, and it helps in the water transport of water from the roots to the other parts of the plant or the tree maybe. Okay, got it? Then explain how plants contribute to keeping the air fresh and clean. Because plants have the capability to absorb the carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Thus, they absorb all the carbon dioxide in the air and release out oxygen, making it fresh and clean for us to breathe. Differentiate between herbs, shrubs, and trees with one examples of each. You will do it like this: herbs, shrubs, or trees. Herbs are plants with weak stems, plants with moderate stems, plants with the trunk. They are very small, medium size, very big. Okay. Then their lifespan is just one season. They can go for years and they go for more than 100 years. Then you will give examples also. So you will write the points whatever you know about herbs, shrubs and the trees. Highlight the distinctions between creepers and climbers. So like this only. Here creepers and here climbers. So creepers grow along the ground because of the heavy fruit and weak stems. Climbers can grow up tall above if the support is given. The fruits are not that heavy. ठीक है? Creepers के जो stems होते हैं they're very weak. Climbers के are still sturdy enough to grow above the ground if the support is given. Define aquatic plants. Plants that grow in aquatic conditions only are known as aquatic plants. Plants that grow in water are called aquatic plants. Okay. Then what can you do to help protect and care for plants around your home or school? क्या कर सकते हैं? Like you can put a fence around the plants, and you can put also this, what do you call this guy, क्या बोलते हैं वो जो डरावना सा रख देते हैं, पता नहीं. You can give water to plants, right? You can give fertilizers to plants to grow, and you can see nobody plucks it. Okay, plucks the flowers. Organize your class into teams of 5 members each. Collect various products derived from plants commonly utilized by humans, such as wood, spices, oil, sugar, paper, and cotton. Put these items in small plastic bags, affix them to a chart paper, and label each one, place them the chart. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to take a chart paper and then आपने जैसे सीड्स ले ली, ठीक है, उसको एक प्लास्टिक बैग में डाल के यहाँ पे स्टिक कर दिया. देन आपने कॉटन ले लिया, पेपर बैग वो प्लास्टिक बैग में स्टिक कर दिया. देन वुड, देन आपने ले लिया रबर. ऐसे करके आपने बहुत सारी चीजें लेके प्लास्टिक बैग में डाल डाल के स्टिक कर दिया. एंड देन यू हैव लेबल्ड देम, सबके नाम लिख दिए. So basically you have to make a chart paper and display all the products that you get from a tree or a plant. Okay, so this was about the chapter plants around us, and I have told you a very beautiful story summarizing how selflessly plants give us everything that it has. Okay, so go on, tell the story to everybody, and do not forget to do the homework. It is a very good homework, a very creative one. आप इसको ब्यूटीफुल बना सकते हो. मेक अ ट्री और कट द चार्ट पेपर इन द शेप ऑफ अ ट्री एंड देन स्टिक द थिंग्स अराउंड. ओके, सो ये तो क्रिएटिव साइड है ना, आप कैसे भी क्रिएटिव हो सकते हो. गो गो गो, एनहांस योर क्रिएटिव स्किल्स. बाय बाय टूडल्स.